Hey, let's do this. Next up, we have My Dear Friend from the Sakura no Uta soundtrack. Once again, everybody, this is a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician, a composer, and my objective here is to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what's happening here musically. So, if you like the sound of that, make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member, all that good stuff. Support this channel as much as you want. Two disclaimers. Number one, this is my first time hearing this track ever, so I will be pausing a lot, as I will be pointing things out as I hear them and as I realize them. And number two, this is recorded live on stream on a single take. And yeah, I read the title wrong. Dear My Friend. That is the title of the track, not My Dear Friend, Dear My Friend. I can't read. It's recorded live on stream. It's the last one of the day, so there you go. This is what you get. I can't read. So let's see what we got. Dear My Friend. Let's go. Okay, so we start with two guitars, one in each ear. This is called panning, by the way. We haven't talked about panning all day. Look at that. So panning is the concept of prioritizing one ear over the other. Nowadays, we use stereo as the standard for speakers. Stereo means left ear, left speaker, right speaker, and panning is basically putting one track on one of them. So you have the left ear, you have the right ear, you have yourself here in the middle, all happy, disfigured, and bald, therefore evil. And of course, we are human beings. The overwhelming majority of us have two ears. They both work, so one on each ear. So panning is when you take the sound and you prioritize one ear. When it comes to stereo, you will have two tracks independently playing at any given time. Left track, right track. When both of them are at full volume, the sound is going to sound like it's going to come from the front. The more you lower one ear, the track in one ear, the more it's going to sound like it comes from the other ear. So what is happening? One of the guitar playing the riff, the chords right now, is on the right ear, meaning there's 0% of that guitar on the left ear, and the opposite for the one playing the melody. The lead guitar, or the lead guitar is on the left ear. The rhythm guitar is on the right ear. I just realized, L and R, left and right, lead and right, and rhythm. This is... okay, that's kind of funny. So yes, we're having the yellow one. So basically 0% volume of the lead guitar on the right ear. Therefore, it's going to sound like it's coming from the left. And we are having, of course, right guitar playing the riff. So a riff is... mostly a rhythmic idea, and it's like the accompaniments version of the motif. The accompaniment is, of course, the backing band, not entirely. Chances are this is going to have lyrics, so it is a song. We have this riff going on, and then the right, or the left, the lead guitar is doing a melody, which could be our motif. Motif being the smallest version of our musical idea, the seed, the essence from which everything else comes from. So, let's see where this goes. Yes, roll. Yes. Very beautiful. So yeah, now we have an extra guitar, I think, in the front, doing kind of a mix of the two guitars that we had at the start. We have our drums here, and you can tell that this is like punk or punk rock because of how the drums are done. The way the snare is mixed, the way the drums, the bass drum is mixed. You can tell a lot of the times which genre you're listening to based on the bass drum. Especially when it comes to rock and metal, you can tell the difference a lot with the bass drum. If the bass sounds bassy, then yes. Yes, Roll, yes. I would say yes. Yeah, we have the melody going on there. And there we go. I love these Japanese songs where they have like two English words and then the rest is in Japanese. So this is now a song. So there is a difference between a song and a piece/track. So the correct term right now is song, if it has lyrics and the lyrics are the focal point of this whole thing. And it's usually in this sense, like there's one vocalist that is doing everything, all the things and everything. And then a piece or a track is usually for instrumental music. So that is just the correct way of saying things. Colloquially, we just call everything a song because that's just easier. So, when it comes to a song, you will have a slightly different structure than you do with instrumental music because it's easier to identify the different parts. So in a song, you will often have an intro, which is the instrumental we had. Then we have the verse right now. Then we're probably going to have a chorus. We might have a pre-chorus. We will see. However, a verse, the purpose of a verse is usually to go through text. Japanese, they tend to have the whole thing with kanji, where they can portray very complex ideas using relatively small words. So they can get away with saying a lot by saying very little. This is fairly unique to Japanese, so they get that. However, when it comes to verse and chorus, usually you will have the following pattern. A verse is going to have something called syllabic. Come on, give me that. Syllabic singing for verses, and the chorus is going to have melismatic singing for chorus. What do these mean? Syllabic singing means you are singing one syllable per note. I am singing a song, and it is syllabic. That is the kind of syllabic singing. Melismatic is the opposite, when you have more than one note per syllable. Those usually take a lot longer. Those usually take a lot more composition, and it's usually reserved for chorus because the chorus is usually when you want to put out the melody, the big melody, and you want to put out the motifs, and you want that to be like the main part of the song. So usually you're going to go through less text. You're going to go through melismatic singing, and that's it. Melismatic, I am singing melismatic, that kind of thing, right? Like it's a lot longer, it takes a lot longer to play out for this kind of stuff. Right now we are in what is most likely the first verse. Let's see where this goes. Very nice rock, very nice bass line. So yeah, we bring in the line again for Dear My Friend, and we bring in a very nice bass line. When it comes to basses, the bass line tends to be a very free thing. As long as you're keeping the key signature and everything, the bass can do almost anything it wants, and it's gonna sound good. Like as long as it fits, if it fits, it fits. So yeah, let's see where this goes. And now we've entered, this might be chorus territory, this might be pre-chorus territory. Pre-chorus just means we're preparing for the chorus. Let's see where this goes. This is pre-chorus, yeah. This is pre-chorus. Very lovely, very lovely. Okay. And there you go. Now we're in chorus territory. Mekti, we're not taking any more requests today. Next LFA is going to be on Thursday, by the way. So, yeah, now we are in chorus territory. You can see the vibe change. It's no longer about the lyrics. Now it's actually about the music, right? So, all right, thank you, Roll. I'm gonna check in a second. Remind me after this. Ooh. Very beautiful melodies. And the melody here is fairly reminiscent of that motif we had at the start with the guitars. I like it. And yeah, you can hear how in the chorus there's not as much singing, that we're not going through as much text as we were before. And it's a lot more grandiose. It's a lot more melodic. Exactly what you want your chorus to sound like. Let's see where this goes. Okay, we bring in a... Okay, so now what we're having is called an instrumental break. taking a break from the singing by having the instruments doing something else. Usually breaks, breakdowns, solos, dropping the beat tends to be a very free-form thing. You can put almost anything you want, and it's going to work, as long as it fits the vibe. Because one thing you need to understand about music is that theory doesn't always match practice. Earlier today, we had a track from Limbus Company where that track would have been a horrible composition, but because of the context, it wasn't. So a lot of the time, theory doesn't match practice, and in this case, for breaks, breakdowns, solos, or dropping the beat drops, I guess, you can do pretty much anything you want, and as long as it fits the overall vibe, the groove, whatever you want to call it, rule of cool. If it sounds good, it sounds good. All right, chorus, thanks for handing out. Let's see where this goes. Oh, okay, and this instrumental break is not entirely new material. It is the guitar, the rhythm guitar that we had at the start. It's just that now we are doing accents with the drums. So accents in music is not to be able to tell where your drummer is coming from, is for accentuation. Accentuation is when you highlight specific points in the rhythm for the purposes of highlighting the points in the rhythm. And that is exactly what the drums are doing right now. We are taking the rhythm that the guitar was playing, and we are having the drum playing along to that. So, there you go. Okay, it worked, Aldris. I'm glad. Enjoy. Let's see. Back we go to the verse. So yes, basically what we had was the instrumental break was a partial recapitulation, or a just revisiting of the intro with a slightly different drum set to it. It works, connected everything nicely. The vocalist's voice is very nice. Let's see where it goes. Welcome back, Fabio. Nice, we're going back to pre-chorus territory. Slight modulation? No, it's the same thing. Okay, so we've extended I think we extended the pre-chorus a tiny bit to give it a little bit more drama. Welcome to today's Filmic. How you doing? It's good to see you, man. Let's see. And now we're building towards the chorus again. And yes! Okay, so usually when you have songs like this, it is one of those things that instead of repeating the structure entirely, because we had, intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, intro, basically, because the instrumental break was kind of the intro again, verse, pre-chorus, and now we switched over to a solo, a guitar solo, which the accompaniment might play the same ideas. So in the House of Freezing. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope you're okay, dude. I hope you're okay. So yes, we're having the accompaniment is probably going to be playing the same thing as the chorus, but instead of having the singer, we're going to have a guitar. And the cool thing about a solo, regardless of what instrument it is, it can be completely new material, completely unrelated to anything else. And as long as it sounds cool, it's cool. Again, solos, breaks, breakdowns, beat drops. Always works. As long as it fits the vibe, it fits the vibe, and it fits the song. Let's see where this goes. We include a bit of a synth there. Okay, so as a solo, we are having a lot of things going on. There's like 3 or 4 layers of guitar going on over here, and there's a lot of just playing repeated notes. They're kind of getting in each other's way, the guitarists here, so it's a little bit difficult to tell these things apart. It's very overwhelming in that sense. Not how I would do a solo, but it's still working in a very weird way. It's still working. Like, I'm just gonna say it's very incoherent. I can barely tell what's going on. But because of the rock/punk nature of this track, it still fits. And again, it goes back to, it doesn't have to fit the theory as long as it fits the song. And that is one of the most beautiful parts about music. So let's see where this goes. There we go. The whole solo was incoherent. Just gibberish. The last two notes were finally something coherent, and we immediately jump back to the chorus. Well played. Well played. There you go. We're back to the chorus now. Very beautiful. We repeat the chorus now. And yeah, you can, and I love this. The melody, this is giving us a flying melody, basically. Flying melody is a colloquial term that I use. Colloquial just means that there's no official academic term, or if there is, I'm not using it for the sake of simplicity and be able to explain this, right? So we're having the rhythmic, the accompaniment section doing quite a few things, right? Like we have the drums, we have the guitars doing their own thing, so the bass is doing its thing, the drums doing its thing, so we have a very well-built lower end, middle end, that kind of thing. And then up above we have this just slower, simpler melody than everything else, which is what the vocals are doing right now, flying above everything else and just giving us the landscape. It's just very beautiful. Let's see where this goes, because we got about 45 seconds left. Let's see how they end it. Which, my prediction is they're going to use a similar break to what they did before and use that as an outro. Let's see if I'm right. Very beautiful melody. I love that rising up melody. Beautiful. And we go even further up. Intro as outro. There you go. There are the guitars. Panned once again. Oh, wow. And yeah, we're just fully repeating the intro. And we just let one last chord. We left that kind of unresolved, leaving that riff just doing its thing. It echoes away. And there we go. One of the things that appeals so much about this genre is how much stuff blends together, since the focus is a lot more towards the pure noise / rawness. Yeah, that's one of the cool parts about this genre, yeah. Like, you can get away with a lot of these things in songs like this, because once again, if it fits the song, it doesn't need to fit the theory. And this is one of the proofs of that. So there you go. That was, and there you, yeah, we took the intro and we put that as the outro, giving it a somewhat symmetrical shape to the song. It's a very, very beautiful thing to do. And it can work beautifully like it did just now. And there you go. That was Dear My Friend from the Sakura no Uta soundtrack. Once again, everybody, this is a Basterd's LFA. This has been a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician, a composer, and my objective here has been to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what's happened here musically. So, if you're watching this on the Video Archive YouTube thing, thank you for watching. Make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, all that good stuff. Become a member, support this channel as much as you want. If you want to request to listen to this without me interrupting every 3 seconds, I will be linking it down in the description. If you want to request a song and you're not on the live stream, go to the Discord, go to the LFA requests channel, and follow the instructions on the pinned messages. And if you want to catch the streams when they happen, we aim for Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central European Time. If you want to know what time that is for you, links available for the Twitch and the Discord on the description. They show the stream schedule in your local time zone. And follow the gaming channel. We have a gaming channel where we put the VODs of the after show gaming that we do. Games Are Basterd, link down below, or just search for it. James Are Basterd, same username, just swap the J for a G. And there you go. There you go. That was Dear My Friend. Absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. But yeah, let's move on. Let's move on.